dream.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting game of Wavelength. Mitch, you are our first person.
All right.
So everyone close your eyes. Mitch is going to spin it a bunch of times. Oh, I already did it for me. I could just... my eyes are open right now. That's okay.
Don't look at my eyes.
Should I be closing my eyes?
It's okay, Mitch. Just keep it close to the chest.
You can all open your eyes.
All right, we'll put this back. And this is also going to be a hidden secret till everyone else is. Mitch, here are your clues.
The hardest part is remembering where it is when it's closed. When
Yeah.
it's your turn to like.
Oh my god, Justin. I got so grossed out. Because I thought that was real for a split second. Wait,
What?
put your arm? And now...
Hold on, I can't. Mine is.
I love the cam tricks.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's great. Yeah, Julie, you're in? Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just give yourself a little scratch.
You look like a Popeye.
All right, so we have unstable on this side and stable on that side. So Mitch is going to give us a clue.
Clue
It's the clue horses.
Is it a chemical compound?
Let's
tell.
hear the clue.
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Ooh, stable one, go down the barrel.
Honestly,
You
yeah.
can't balance on it, but it's stable one. The faster you go, the more stable a bike
What does
is.
down the barrel mean?
Right
down
in
the
middle.
barrel. Boom.
Down the barrel.
Yeah, Paul, you see,
so
the
much.
barrel? Right
Down
down.
it, down it, down it.
Down the barrel of a gun.
I am
Straight
leaving.
down the barrel.
Let me say it once more with more enthusiasm.
A bicycle, so does that mean like it's here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like so on the stable of unstables on this side,
Yep.
stables on that side, where would you put a bicycle on this spectrum?
I'd put it about here.
Like right there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
A little bit more unstable?
Slightly, because you can easily fall off.
Yeah.
Bicycle's more inherently unstable.
And if
Yeah,
you
I
get,
agree.
and if
Easy
you get,
to stabilize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is inherently
and if
more
you get hit by a
unstable.
car, you're
Can-
not protected.
Do we think Mitchell can ride a bike?
Yes.
I've seen him skateboard.
A stationary bike.
I've never seen him ride a bike. He didn't say stationary bike though.
He rides a bike.
Yeah, but I'm just answering
Can
your
he,
question.
can he
fair.
tell us if
I
he
think
rides
it's
a
in
bike now, or
here.
you
Wait.
can't talk now?
Yeah, I think it's in here.
I think maybe like 4 is like one peg either way.
I'm kind of like
yeah.
where Julie is. Kind of
Can
like
you give us more words?
no. This is it.
Only one.
No, just one clue.
One word clue.
What did
No,
you
not
say?
one word. His clue was one word, but it can be any number of words as long as it's not too
Interesting.
specific or relates to a number or a percentage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it has to be like a
3
singular
or 4
statement.
clicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Julie's a little bit to the left. Paul, do you want to go a bit more?
This left?
Yeah.
No, well, where would Julie put it? A
Where
little
did
bit
you
left
put
to
it?
center.
Yeah, that's
Which
where.
left?
You're like,
Where it is currently?
about there.
Like about there. Nah.
No. You
About
were
there.
like there.
Yeah, I would say there. Like
I want to go
slightest amount.
more towards unstable,
Is that
but I'm
not
not.
dead center?
I'm not
Oh.
super
bit off
unhappy with this.
I could.
I think
Do you
it's
wanna go like
somewhere.
this?
I think
Yeah.
it's somewhere in this quarter.
I have a question. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Did he choose where that number go?
No, it's randomly
It
generated.
was random, and he had to think of something to fit it.
Exactly.
Okay. Then yes, I think
You're
it's
so
there.
good at this game already, Julie.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Told you.
Ooh, more.
I didn't do so hard. You guys were, I think, were more right than I was right.
No,
What does this mean
I
for
think.
us?
I think.
What
we
does that
jumped.
mean?
We got 0 points
How do we know that?
because we weren't on any of the
What was
target.
the target? Where was it?
It was
Right there.
And you guys were aimed like here, so 0 points.
You know what? We should ask the question.
Oh,
How
okay,
much
I get it.
time does a bicycle stay like unridden versus ridden?
yeah, but I would say a bicycle that's just like leaning up against a wall is plenty stable. Like I don't walk into my garage and be like, "Oh, my bike fell over again."
Mitchell thinks so.
Am I supposed to reveal this?
His
to
bike's
camera?
falling all over the
All
place.
over the place.
You think Mitchell was right? Wow, Mitchell doesn't even think Mitchell was right.
Yeah. This person
I'm
has more.
torn on that one. I'm torn because
What made you choose a bicycle?
I don't
it
think
was
bicycle
it
was
was
a bad
just
clue.
a really
I would
hard
just choose
spectrum to
myself.
go off
Yeah,
of.
I don't think
I
bicycle
was trying to think of something that was unstable, but not like
joke.
crazy unstable, and I literally could think of like
Yeah, it wasn't like.
nuclear fission as being
I
like
was just gonna
unstable,
say.
and then bicycle, and then like table. Those are the 3 things in my head.
Because like
What if you
bicycle,
said like
try to
James in a round of One Night Ultimate Werewolf?
Yeah, that would make sense.
I would have been like teetering over here.
Yeah, I would have been like down here.
No, because James is still in control. He just yells.
Okay, so then maybe
James is in
about
most
here.
control when he is yelling.
I got no energy to do anything else.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Russ?
She's looking at him.
I love him so much. He's doing such a good
He
job.
is okay right now.
He's doing such a good job.
Julie, would you say a pony is rounder than a horse?
Yep.
That was the other clue I got.
Oh, really? Yeah, the other one?
Pointy versus round animal.
Pony versus horse.
I would say that. I feel like it has a round rump.
How much on the spectrum would you say it is?
Like round versus not?
Yeah.
From round animal to pointy animal.
Where would I put pony?
So
Yeah,
round
pony
on the
versus
side
horse.
and pointy.
Where would you put it?
I put pony about here because it's got probably sharp teeth and hoofs.
Where would you put the horse then? You guys are fucking...
What? What's wrong?
No,
great answer.
Where would a giraffe go on the spectrum?
Wait, what did I do
You're
wrong?
doing good. You're doing good.
Why?
We're all just very opinionated on this. We've had some heated
This?
discussions about
Yeah,
this
so
topic.
okay, so a
So we like
pony's
that you're
here,
just
a
weighing
horse
it.
is here, where's a giraffe?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
The giraffe is pointy on the elbows and the knees because they have such.
I think. Wait. If pony's here,
Yeah.
and I said horse is here,
Yeah.
I think a giraffe and horse are basically the same. A giraffe just has a long neck.
And longer limbs with pointier elbows. Like a giraffe is slightly pointier than a horse.
Yeah,
to me.
I don't ever see a horse's
Yeah.
elbows.
So
Maybe.
So the problem with me with this is that James's spectrum was pony, horse, giraffe.
Giraffe is the pointiest animal.
And like for me, it's like
Like swordfish.
pony, horse, giraffe. Because
Yeah.
there's like swordfish.
Yeah.
A fucking armadillo could probably go in the
Okay.
round animal part.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Whoa,
if you had
what a
given me this card,
That-
if you had given me this card and not said to me pony, horse, or giraffe, I would have
See? This is what I just said in my head.
what?
What about a hedgehog?
Compared to an armadillo. It's a pointy animal.
Because it's
sure.
pointy, but it's
pointy as
also
fuck.
so round.
All right, we have
I don't
ugly
wanna talk about
man
this again.
versus beautiful
It's
man.
one round while being multiple pointy.
And I'm gonna say Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh.
He is Doctor Strange 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Down the barrel. Don't know.
No, I think.
Not confident.
You wouldn't call him beautiful.
I would.
Well,
All right, here's what we do. Everyone, let's put where. Okay, but let's look at
I'm
James's.
gay, I trump you.
Yeah.
Let's
we
look
gotta
at
think of
James.
James.
Spectrum. Okay,
Yeah.
who do we think is the prettiest, the most beautiful man in James's perspective? I'm trying to think. Who does James love? He hates Bradley Cooper because Laura likes him.
Bradley Cooper's overrated.
so funny.
This is really funny.
So I think James would put Bradley Cooper as his ugly man.
It sucks because
I don't know
like him
who
as
James would put at
Rocket.
the high end. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna now go with like.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
I
with
think
Mitchell.
that's,
No,
I think
no,
'cause
James-
that's a very specific person to
but
pull
it's
out, and he's not
James,
pulling
though.
him out because it's ugly. He's pulling that person out because they're beautiful. That's what I think. I think he's.
I think if James was like ugly man, he'd be like guy hit by train. I think that James is gonna
Probably
air
like-
Mads a bit on the more beautiful
It's gonna
side.
be like
Yes.
Mads Nicholson, Bradley Cooper, and then
guy
like
hit
giraffe.
by train. Giraffe.
Giraffe and then pony.
Horse. Pony.
I'm happy with this.
I
It's close
feel
to my original.
Okay, this is where I think James probably is. This is where I think it should be. This is where I think James is.
okay.
So
What do you think, Julie?
I feel good as long as it's more on the beautiful side. I feel good.
Okay.
I think we're looking at like a right here.
I'm down for up
I'm
and
not. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that either. We can go up for James's
Go up
math.
a little.
A little bit, not too
Not
much,
too
because I
much,
do
no.
think that we have
No.
to. Yeah. Shall we do this, James?
Oh!
Wow, we just
Fucking-
dissected James's brain so well.
who's the number one?
Probably David Bowie.
So, in a co-op game,
Yeah.
we don't get 4 points. We get 3 points, but we get to add another card to our pile.
Oh, okay, cool.
God.
Back to the pointy round
Rate
animal.
Ryan
I
Reynolds
think
on a scale of 1 to 10.
You know,
Ryan Reynolds.
if you'd asked me in 2015, I probably would have said 10. But nowadays, I'll give him like a
Solid 7.
like he's still attractive, but he did look better baby faced. So like, give him a 6.
Wow, 4 points just from aging.
Oh,
a little.
fuck.
I have square and round. I'm gonna say pony.
No, fuck you! Don't bring the horse and ponies
Okay.
into this.
So this is on the spectrum of
boy.
square and round.
But is he
And
saying...
it's not animals. It's
Yeah.
just square and round.
So
You said pony.
it's a little pointier. Oh, square.
What
No.
did Justin
Oh no,
say?
not
We have to
pointy.
think
Oh
about what
no.
Justin would think. What would Justin think? Because he disagrees.
Don't ignore that. We just need to figure out where a pony is between square and round.
Can we agree it's on this half?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
no.
Really?
Justin just said
We
to
can.
us, like,
We won't.
pony
In
should
tell
be
me
the
why.
spectrum of animals, yes. But in the spectrum of everything that is square and round, no. I think
You think Justin's
when I
thinking
think
that
of
way?
a pony,
You think it's more square than
more
it is round?
square than round.
Yeah.
I guess if you're looking at its outline and if you were to, like, block it out.
Profile of a pony versus bowling ball. What's rounder than a bowling ball? A regulation 10-pin bowling ball.
So are you thinking it's smack dab in the middle or
I
further
don't know.
square?
I think this is really hard, but I think it's like,
Yeah, that's where my impulse was taking me, in that area.
I would agree, but on the opposite side of the middle.
Why would
I don't think
why would
there's
you
not
pick
enough
pony and not
pony especially, because horse maybe, but pony
is enough to like.
there's not enough like straight edges or like, and it's like square, not
I
rectangular.
would like to see a picture of a
square,
pony.
too. Whereas round is a lot more like ambiguous.
I'm
think-
almost like convinced by you, Paul.
I think
Yeah, and I'm not trying to like get you to change your mind. I'm just trying to like share my perspective with you.
yeah,
Justin really
my mind
didn't
is
like
changing
that-
anyways.
that the
so-
pony was more
I mean,
on
that
the
is a
round
benefit.
end, though. Did he?
You can't look at pictures.
He didn't seem
Oh,
to like
we
that.
can't?
No.
Oh.
But I think he would agree that perhaps
I thought you were gonna roll, not slide.
You know him the best. You know Justin's square round opinions the best.
I really don't. I don't
Okay,
So when
here's
Justin's walking around the house and he's saying square, round.
not doing that.
Imagine a pony in your
I
basement.
think here. Where do you? Where point?
here's
point to
here's
where you
what the question is. I think is Justin playing to our ponies are super round, or is
I think
he?
he's playing to his own.
So if he's playing to
Yes.
his own drum, it's more square than round. I think this is it.
I have an idea. Everybody just like point to where you think it is, because I just want to see if there's a common middle between our guesses. I
never
think
done
here.
that.
I'm pointing to where it is.
Okay, so there is, and it's not where I'm guessing. It's
Right.
it's pretty much where it is.
Okay.
So I'm cool with doing that if that's the
I don't like that
majority.
he chose pony.
But I do think it's.
Shall
Yeah.
we?
and I
Shall
don't
we tick
like
it
the
over
pony horse
a little more,
spectrum
or
because
leave it?
Only if you guys want to. I think it should
Do you
be,
think
but
it's a
I'm the
little
only one
further?
who thinks
I
so.
don't know.
What do you actually
you.
think again?
I think it's where it is. But I'm so it could be
I think
fucking
we
anywhere.
know Justin very well. So maybe you're
Lawyer's
right.
giving a speech
Julie, why do
here.
you think it is where you pointed? hear
Because
your rationale.
when we brought up the pointy animal, round animal dilemma, and you gave me those options, which if I were given different options, those animals would be not there because they're not pointy. Or round. I don't know. I just think that
Let's go
I
one
think it's-
takeover then.
he didn't.
How about that?
he
That's
didn't-
right in
He
between.
just didn't seem to like that it was. I don't know. Maybe this is right. Maybe we're good.
All right.
I'm a bit.
Back to where Mitch was.
I wish he would have chosen a different animal.
He didn't.
Why didn't
Paul?
he?
Should we reveal?
Wait,
I mean,
no.
I think
let
it
me.
is way off, so I'm just like, I'll let you guys decide. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
No, wait. No, I just would like 30 more seconds because I just need to think about Justin and think about ponies.
She's just like reminiscing about
What
all
would
the
be the
good
most
times you
square
guys
thing
have.
he would say?
He,
What is
like
a natural thing that's square?
Salt.
dice?
What?
Salt?
Is it?
Salt
Salt,
grains
yeah.
are cubes.
Yeah.
Dice.
That's cubes.
Okay, think of a
Cubes.
dice. That's really square.
Okay, not a lot of things in
Pony?
life are two-dimensional. Paper.
Paper, yeah, that's rectangular. But
I have a. Do you think
Postcard.
do you think he's going more round for pony?
I do. But I'm the minority.
She's coming around.
Yeah, because I'm like.
She's done
when
her
I think of a
180. Just don't
square,
worry about it.
when I think of a square, pony doesn't come to mind.
But
Dice comes to mind.
is a pony more round than square in the scale of the universe? You got planets, stars, molecules, all that shit that is rounder. Hula hoops
I'm not sure if Justin took into...
what is something that would be down the barrel?
for square and round.
To give us a reference point.
a rounded
edge
corner square. Yeah. Yeah, a rounded
I
corner
don't
square.
like that. So a pony then?
A really soft die. Like
I
a
honestly,
plushy
this
die.
is so
Yeah.
stupid. I don't know the answer.
Honestly, I
don't
think
know.
a cube is a perfectly round square.
Good
So you
point.
think dice is actually in the middle, not very square?
Yes, but that's to the
Dice has little circles on
You're
it.
an idiot.
No, it's round is
Cube is like
round.
here.
Are we-
Cube is square.
Squares there?
Than anything
Circles
else.
here?
Watch this. Do you know what a cube is? It's a square squared.
That's so you made it rounder by adding volume
Yeah,
to it.
By exponenting
No,
the
you
squareness of
rounded
it.
You
Yes.
rounded it.
Yeah.
I fucking
I'm
hate
ride or
Mitchell.
die with
Hey.
Mitchell.
Justin,
Ew.
you could have made this so much easier, maybe. It's
Are
just
we
for fun.
swapping it to this but the other side, or are we revealing this?
Let's reveal this. I feel like it's gonna be either here or here,
Oh,
and
who
he's gonna
knows?
be like,
I'm
and he's
giving
gonna have a reason
chance to
for it.
veto.
I'm the minority, so
Chance
I'm
to
not gonna...
veto.
No, let's go.
I'm just gonna
let's
go
do
with
it.
Mitchell's. Fuck! I should have gone
at it.
with Paul.
I thought ponies were round, guys.
Wild.
I knew it.
Keep saying ponies were rounder than horses.
He says he knows it.
I don't know. I thought maybe I was.
I could believe it over there too. It could.
I haven't been here for the pony bit long enough, so I can't do much of an answer.
Actually, a cylinder would have been dead in the middle. That was my middle
yeah.
ground. And I do think a pony is rounder than a cylinder. Because
I put pony on round, but I
Really?
was trying to think of what.
I wouldn't.
think about it for another second, though.
Nah, cylinder's still around.
Think about it for another second.
Yeah.
Because you could, if you were like,
Look at the ass end of a pony. It's
Yes,
definitely more round
it is
than a
more
square.
round. That is true.
That's one way of looking at a pony.
You only look at ponies from the front.
If you guys had given me different animals for pointy and round, I don't know that
Oh,
pony.
what if we just...
Pony would have been pretty. I don't know. Actually, I don't. This game is interesting so far.
I
It is.
put my spectrum out too far.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think you guys were like. I think you just went a bit too far. Like Paul had it.
Yeah.
I know. You should have spoken more.
Because I do think, like, if I was given,
I
like, if
did.
someone said I had to say
I
what the
was just
shape of a
confident in
pony
it. I
was
knew you
versus
guys were-
square or a circle,
I gave you the
That's a
I
good
would
idea.
say it's closer to a circle than a square.
You did with it what you chose, which was be wrong.
It's a good argument.
Yeah, I think I choose square.
I overcorrected.
For pony?
I think of like.
But, like, when
the
you start
legs-
drawing a pony, don't you just start with, like, a bunch of circles?
No, I would do like
A square.
the tabletop.
Like, you would do, like, a giant
give me-
circle.
He's in a Minecraft computer
I need-
world
I need
where
a paper.
ponies are fucking
I
squares.
just have to draw Mitch's pony here.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating
he's
for
in
that it's the
Minecraft.
squarest fucking thing in the world, even
Yeah,
though I
you're a
would
fucking
originally
square
say it was
advocate
round.
over
So it'd be, like, table.
I wish we could
Yeah,
ask
you start with the
AI.
tabletop. Yes, exactly. Like this is what I'm starting
what do you
with a
do?
pony drawing. Well, I'm not making it round. Maybe I'll add a random ass head and a random tail, but like
Oh, it's feeding.
there we
So
go.
then what if we draw it like this?
That's not a pony.
I'd be like,
That's a
what
turkey.
kind of balloon are you drawing?
A balloon is round. It's a great looking pony on Mitch's side right there.
Would you say you now think ponies are square because of this drawing?
No.
No.
All right, Paul. What do we got? You still thinking? All right.
Okay.
More jokes. So if I said giraffe for that, where would you have put it? More square?
No.
I honestly would.
You fuck. You fucker. You fuck. You're a hypocrite. I just need you to know that.
Cylinders are
You're a hypocrite.
cylinders are round.
Yeah, but
We're
we're not talking pointy, we're talking round now. So things
yeah.
have changed. So
I think a square is pointier than a circle because it literally has edges.
Yeah, but it was
Like
square
corners.
versus round, and a giraffe has a
No, you guys
cylinder
are
for an
crazy. A square
on this.
You guys are in some pole.
pointy.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But show me one of those on a giraffe.
If a square is pointy,
It has little balls on the end of its antenna.
Show me one of these on a pony.
Well, a pony's just rounder than a giraffe in respect to a horse.
Yeah, exactly.
But a giraffe is pointier than a horse. But it's rounder than a horse.
Are we ready?
I didn't say
Paul, go
that.
for it.
Oh man.
A
Wait, what's the?
We have
Dry or
dry
wet?
and wet.
a used hand towel.
Used how long ago?
So it would be damp.
Yeah, where's damp?
Where the fuck is damp?
Right.
Damp is like kind of more towards wet.
Damp is a little more dry than wet.
What the fuck?
I'm not with you anymore. Okay, down the barrel, I would say is like average room temperature humidity.
Yeah, humidity is dry
'Cause-
and wet.
Yep.
Nothing's dry nor wet.
okay, wet is
Or
like
maybe that's
wet is
drier.
like it's raining, it's a pool.
Like the ocean is
it's
wet.
Giving me a wet ocean, yeah. Dry is the desert. A damp towel
Please
would
be in the ocean and say it's giving me wet ocean.
Giraffe is pointier than a horse. but
If I
less
was on a desert and I got a damp towel, I would still feel dry.
Giraffe is pointier than a horse, but less square.
What?
I never thought that I had brain dead friends before this moment in my life. Paul agrees. Paul is the authority.
I was fucking
talking
right
about me
on
right now?
yours.
There's like
No,
zero
these two
activity.
sentence. A giraffe is pointier than a horse, but
I'm
less
just not
square.
arguing because I already
You have self-respect.
No. I already gave up on them while we
I
I
think
stumped on what's in the middle.
I think it's kind of in
That's not the point of the
this
game.
area.
For damp
My
towel. Damp
intuition
hand
is
towel.
like ever so slightly
Damp
used
wet.
hand
Used
towel.
hand
Yeah,
towel.
that's like kind of like
no,
here.
no.
Yeah.
Used
Yeah.
hand towel.
Sir.
Used hand towel is gonna be more dry.
more dry than wet.
I would say because
I
when
mean
you
that-
think about
yeah,
it,
there's
when you
ways
think
of
about it,
thinking about
okay,
it.
I wash my hands. I go to that towel. I dry my hands. That towel is still pretty dry, but not fully.
I guess-
Damp is the driest wet.
But you're
can get.
looking
didn't
at a
say damp
spectrum
towel.
of like dry towel versus wet towel.
This might be the last time we ever play this game.
Yeah, this game is kind of excruciating.
Am I doing a bad job? At
But
it?
only because like this crowd
hated my
sucks
sentence.
to play with.
I thought this was the game.
It is.
Okay.
It's James.
Okay, wait.
Just
Used
an
and used
observation.
hand towel.
What did you say?
I said damp is the driest wet.
I hate you.
Damp is the driest that wet can get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Julie, I'm with you, except for the fact that you are thinking of it as on a spectrum of like dry towel to wet towel.
That's how my brain works.
That's how Mike does it too. That's how Mike does it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my wavelength.
Damp
Okay.
is drier than moist.
Okay, I would. Okay, wait. All you said to us. You went dry, wet. Used hand towel.
All right. Okay. What? Okay. Here's what it is. So, James,
I don't
is this
trust-
your damp?
Yeah, well, honestly, I'd put it more dry, but like I can't. Paul and I
So
are
damp
not.
isn't wet.
I'm gonna ask you. After you guys lock in your answer,
bit-
I want to ask you a
damp is a
question
bit
before
wet.
you reveal.
Okay.
Damp is a bit wet to me.
So is it
Damp's wet.
like a cutoff though? Like anything over here
just don't-
can be no wet, and everything over here is varying degrees of wet.
Well, I would say like this here would be like
A used hand towel.
no. It'd be like this room, and then but like over here is like desert. Like there's no like there's a whole.
So
spectrum
you
of different
think used
dries.
hand towel, by merit of having any amount of wetness, falls on the wet side of the
It is
spectrum?
more wet in relation to all the dry things on this.
That's that's
Okay, that's
true.
fair,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, yeah, we're on the wet side now.
Yeah. I mean, a damp towel to me is wet
Yeah.
because like there's water
I'd be like, if I was looking at that towel, I'd be like, that's a fucking wet towel.
If you asked for a dry towel and someone handed you
Is
a
it a
damp
used
towel, you would say no,
hand's
thank
towel?
you.
Yeah, I'd be
Used
upset.
hand
I'd say you've done it
So
wrong.
like if I wouldn't call it like
Kirsty, take it
soaked.
back.
Like a soaked hand towel
Yeah.
is wetter than a used hand towel,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like throw the hand towel in the bathtub,
Yeah.
you know? I'm like, that's fucking
That's wet. Yeah.
But I still am gonna say like, oh, this is kinda it's a little bit wet.
I
Yeah.
wish I said towel in a bathtub.
Yeah. We could probably put it like
I don't think it's far. I think it's
About
close to the middle. I think if this is in the middle, it's a very good clue for in the middle.
Yeah.
Personally.
I'm happy
Yeah,
with it. in
I'm
its
happy
current
with.
spot.
I'm happy with
Yeah,
this. Yeah,
I like
I'm
this.
fine with this.
Hey, buddy. Are you okay with this, Jim?
Yeah.
If it's on the
go.
dry
Wait.
side,
Okay.
though,
Want to ask your question?
So
We've locked in.
yeah, we've
both.
locked in. But imagine I said, "Hey, can you pass me the hand towel?" And then I said, "Is it wet?" And it was just used. What is your answer?
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I refuse to live in this world.
You just bit me. Nice.
We were close,
Nice.
yeah.
We were close. Yeah, we got points, which is oh, you fucking scratched my nipple.
You're right. I was on the towel spectrum.
No, that's how Mike views this game too. Mike's.
But maybe I should stop.
No. That's the fun part of this game that everyone's spectrum
Everyone
is
has a
different.
different.
That's how the horse thing happened.
I don't like
My
horse
spectrum
thing one bit.
became horse, not animal.
Yeah, you were looking at
Kind of worse. is the point
subset of
is.
Maybe an
animals that were
eyelash
horse-like.
All right, Julie, are you ready?
I think
It's your
so.
turn. Spin this and then secretly open it all the way and look at it. And don't show anybody.
All the way.
Don't show
Closing my
anyone else.
eyes.
I have to
make
try
sure.
and remember though too.
Yeah, so you can look at it for like a few moments. Like take
Open
your
it
time.
all the way too, so we
Yeah.
don't like know that
If
it
it's-
was in the first section. Oh, and if it's on both sides, you got to re-roll it.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like,
It doesn't matter. It
it's
didn't
not-
happen.
yeah.
color.
Yeah,
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
you're good.
You're in the clear.
I honestly don't even try to remember exactly where it is. I just like remember ballpark.
Yeah.
Oh,
So don't worry
actually, wait.
about
Let me.
Yeah,
look
because
again.
so what I do is I look at it
Probably
and
why
I
you give
see
such bad clues.
I see square, cylinder, circle, and then I go in that spectrum every time.
Yeah.
I have my base work.
Okay. Can I check
I
it
count that I'm
if I
17
forget?
notches.
Yes,
No.
of course.
Oh.
Okay.
You'll be fine. Here are your. It's double sided, so you can choose which side you want. So we said wet. Damp is the driest that wet can get.
Yeah.
I think that is true. Now
Man,
that
that's
now that we're out of the fire.
Isn't that like an advertisement for something?
Yeah,
Probably.
If you had to bite off a piece of Russell, which piece
Can I
would
look
it
at
be?
this again?
Yeah, go for it.
A foot? Like, I think I would do a foot too.
I would do ear for just for his own sake.
That's what, like, that's the right choice, but I think foot is gonna be better.
Yeah, you just like,
What about like end of the tail?
No, also, like,
that
no
makes
fun.
sense too.
I
Isn't
need
that
his
his
head.
tail?
Whole ass head.
Look at him right now, just...
Can it be like?
Can I get banned for this?
What if we just say rib cage?
Hold on.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh,
He doesn't care. He's happy.
Oh, I can't change the card, huh?
No,
You can flip it.
Julie. My advice:
I
don't
looked at
worry.
it.
You
I
saw
looked
it.
at it. Sorry.
All right, close it up and spin it.
Oh, this?
Yeah. Also, I also take Mitch's advice. Yeah, close it up, spin it because Paul saw it.
Sorry.
Take Mitch's advice. Don't worry too much about it. Just try to get like the general feel for where it is.
Yeah, just don't even like sweat because we're gonna be so loosey goosey with our
Yeah,
answers.
and also don't worry. It's a co-op game.
square
We're playing for fun.
forehead.
That's pretty
Overthink
square.
it.
Yeah.
That's pretty square.
Let me see.
I'm never gonna be able to
Just
look
how
at
do
a
you
fucking...
feel about is a cube a rounder version of a square?
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
It's more
Thank you.
square.
No way, because I'm imagining a square, and then I imagine it like getting rounder. I would
Starts as-
imagine it not only turning into a circle, but also turning into.
No, see, I
A sphere.
Thank you.
So I think what would happen though is like to me a square getting rounder will like literally just turn into a circle. I don't change from 2D to 3D. Right?
Yeah, if
like
a
the
circle-
shape just changes.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, but then what's rounder between a piece of paper
And the cube.
and a cube? I would say the cube is for
Cube.
sure
A cube is
rounder.
rounder.
They're both. I
absolutely
would say
rounder.
they're the same.
If I wanted wheels on my car, I would go with a couple of cubes then.
No, there's nothing round about a cube. There's nothing round about
Yeah, that's the thing. A cube to
It's
me is on
totally
the square
flat
side.
and right angles.
Yeah, like it's a square.
It's
I get
more
what you're saying, but I disagree
more
with it, with the
circular.
rationale.
Okay, like, yeah.
than just a square.
You're just like being 3 dimensions is inherently rounder, which I
Yeah.
disagree with.
Yeah.
I get your rationale, but I disagree with it.
Yeah.
Julie?
So we have inflexible and flexible.
Oh, you turned it around.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, inflexible's this side, flexible's this side.
Okay. A ballerina.
Very flexible.
That's a good clue.
What's more flexible than a ballerina?
Stretch Armstrong.
A cheese string.
Just so I'm on this, like, would we say that like a rubber band is flexible? Is that like a definition
Also,
of
I can
flexible?
no longer say anything?
No,
That's right.
You're
Correct.
done.
What color of dress is the ballerina wearing?
Don't answer that.
No.
Can't
Don't
answer
answer that. That's
That will affect our answers completely.
I think pretty flexible.
Pretty
But like I don't think
flexible.
like super like not like the most flexible, right?
I'm trying to figure out, like, did she
If the
see
scale
these
was
words?
person, it
Yeah.
would be like that end of the
Yeah.
spectrum.
Was she thinking
But it's
people?
not.
But she might. She
I'm
might have.
ballet
She
could
might
have
have
been.
been.
But ballet movements.
I don't think she
aren't-
was though.
Yeah, because you could say contortionist.
Yeah, and I think a contortionist would be more flexible.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to like compare it to like every single thing that exists in the universe. It's just like, is a ballerina flexible? Yeah, it's pretty flexible.
Yeah, honestly, the
Pretty flexible.
simple thinking is probably best thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like complicated thinking.
Yeah, sure. Is a ballerina rounder than a horse?
Yeah.
No.
But wait,
No.
ballerinas are really just made
A
up of
human
like
is
cubes,
pointier
though.
than a horse.
It depends on the human.
And the
That is true. And the horse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't really argue this.
I think this is a great clue. Should we open it?
Yeah.
James, go for it. Yeah, great clue, Julie.
nice.
Great job.
What was on in your mind, Julie? What was like something that would be the most flexible?
Like a
Sheesh,
rubber
Drake.
band contortionist. I was thinking you guys would start thinking of those things on that end, and then ballerinas between there somewhere, and I just didn't overthink about how to get
perfect.
you guys to 4.
Have you guys seen the video of that contortionist? And he's like a younger guy. I think he's an adult. And he's like he's like doing an interview or something, and he like does the thing where like his legs come like over his back and are like this or whatever, and he's like on the ground in this like weird ball with his legs like this, and the guy's next to him, he's like, yeah, blah blah blah, whatever the interview, and he like pats him on the back, but it's not his back, it's his dick, because of the way he's like, and then he's like, whoa, why is your back weird? And then he's like,
If I had said...
oh, it's
Okay,
so funny.
I'm going to ask this because I don't have one. If I had said penis, where would you guess?
What was the spectrum?
Inflexible and flexible.
so many factors.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I would
Okay.
probably put it like.
Would you say that
Inflexible.
I'd
Justin's
put it-
penis is
I would say it's more flexible than not.
I'd probably put it there.
I think I'd be close.
Honest
with,
to
yeah.
God, you can do anything with a dick if it's not hard.
It-
I
Yeah,
don't think
puppetry
that's-
of the penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
a
then if
super
it's hard,
flexible
it's very
thing.
unflexible.
Yeah, but I think just
The
like
more
the idea of a
often than
dick
not.
also like could also.
What,
I
be
think
hard?
like. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's
once you
that's to
start
me.
playing
But that's
with
to me,
it.
right? Like it wasn't specified, so I think you got to respect the full penis, all shapes and forms.
Penises in general, well,
So that's why
default
I'd put it
state
like-
is not hard.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
And
But,
penises are designed to be very stretchy.
All
and
right, boys.
flexible
But that-
to
We're just gonna
change
have to
position.
settle this
Yeah.
the old-fashioned way.
but that's why I put it. That's why I put it here. Like I don't think it's like super flexible, right? Like, but I don't think it's like not
Less
flexible. I think it's
flexible
still
than a
flexible.
ballerina?
I put a little bit more, but yeah, you're not.
Oh, I just
I
fucked
don't-
Mitch's thing up a little.
That's why we don't play.
Do you
with-
want to check
Yeah, yeah. I was just.
Can I just check it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think I got it set right.
Process being so
good.
cute.
I was absent-mindedly thinking about penises. And
Okay, I
playing
have an
with this.
answer. I just don't know if I have the right word.
All right, we have waste of time and good use of time.
Is it okay if I Google it just to make sure I'm saying
Of
the right
course.
thing? And I also
It's just like, what's a good use of time?
Or he's just like eating. Eat tongue.
Yeah, I have the right thing.
All right.
Cat's cradle. Do
Oh,
you
that's
guys
Oh
the
know?
yeah. That's the
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you do the string.
That's a
So
waste of
funny that
time.
you,
I'm a
like,
cat's
weren't sure
cradle
about
right
what
now.
that is.
Wow.
Oh my god, that.
Google
Cat's cradle's
judging
not
you.
that thing,
So
right?
like that's a fucking
Yeah, the
waste of
string
time,
would-
right? Like that's just fucking useless. Like, it's just,
Well, it depends on what you define time.
Yeah, like it'll help you kill time, but it's like it is just too.
yeah, I think
And-
it's
Use it
garbage.
No,
as-
yeah, but it's got to be for because the time it takes to learn Cat's Cradle.
Yeah, I'm kind of cool.
And
What
with
like,
if
it.
Mitchell
no
loves
reward.
Cat's Cradle? To
Mitch
him,
does.
I think- no, but
you,
think-
I know you could do one at one point.
I think Mitch, even if Mitch loves Cat's Cradle,
He will agree
I
it's
think
a waste
Mitch
of time?
would respect that it's a waste of time.
I
Compared
think
to other
I think
things?
it's a little bit further away from the full extreme because I think if it had been that extreme, Mitchell would have said something way more obviously
No,
generally considered
I
to be
think
a
he's
waste
given
of time.
us
What would that be? Just so I know. Like streaming
scrolling
3
on your
nights a
phone.
week.
Just like inviting me to fucking diss you.
Yeah, scrolling on your phone is actually that's
Yeah,
a good
like
one.
scrolling on your phone.
Yeah,
I
doom
would rather
scrolling.
do that than Cat's Cradle.
Doom scrolling would be like the perfect. Yeah.
But that's because it's easier. It's easier to waste time doing that. Cat's Cradle, you have to do a lot of work. It's a good
I
use of
wanna.
time.
I'm gonna like YouTube
All right.
Cat's Cradle and learn some advanced fucking
Julie,
shit.
what do you
That's even double waste of time.
What do you
because
think?
you're doom scrolling and you're doom scrolling something that's a waste of
What
time.
do you think, Julie?
It's not Doom,
I
though.
think
Yeah, it's
that
New life skills.
I'm just worried that what if Mitchell really loves Cat's Cradle?
You're
He
gonna
doesn't.
offend me.
Mitchell couldn't remember.
Yeah, he's like,
he
I'm
couldn't
already
remember what
offended.
It was called.
Yeah.
So he doesn't.
So he doesn't. Yeah. So then I think it's probably hovering there.
All right,
all right.
Like
Let it rip.
I think it's probably
Go
in
for it,
that.
James.
Yeah, that's a good point.
even
It was-
further
Yeah,
off.
we actually weren't on it. I don't think.
No, we
It
weren't.
was close to that, yeah.
No, that's fair. I think that's a good clue.
That's a
We
good
just
clue.
didn't get. We just
In my
didn't get it.
mind, it is a waste of time, but it uses such a small amount of time that
Yeah.
there was many things that waste more time and
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
bigger.
You also
And
also
it's
like
like fun. People
and it's also like
enjoy
literally like it practices dexterity
Fine
too,
motor.
right? Like
Is it me?
I think that's a great clue.
Speaking
I don't.
of things you remember, did you see the video from the Steve Aoki concert where he threw a cake at someone like 50 feet away and like just like destroyed them?
No. Isn't there a bunch of videos? Because he used to do that at all his concerts. He would always throw a cake out. That was like his shtick.
Then maybe it's just an old video that's going around.
Yeah. So most of the time, I'm pretty reasonably happy when I see them revealed, except for the time when Eric had asparagus as a. What was it, a snack?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
That was the funniest thing.
Yeah. It was like
Snack versus meal.
versus snack.
And asparagus was on the snack side.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, but Eric was giving the clue.
Exactly. Well, that's what, once
Yeah.
again, what makes the game fun are those moments,
Yes.
right? Like, I'm like, even though we we argue about the pony and horse, there's like legitimately no anger in it.
In fact, there's more love.
No, I would say there's less love.
The spectrum of love to anger is more on the anger.
Yeah, like I think there was a little bit of anger.
No.
Maybe not
Because
from
it-
you.
Because it doesn't matter, right?
Pulsing.
And like what makes the game fun is the fact that we don't get a perfect score. We actually suck at
Where
this
would
game a lot
Russ
of the
fall
time.
on round versus pointy?
He's a round
he's
boy.
quite
He's a round boy.
But what about his claws?
Yeah, he's
And
pretty
his
pointy.
teeth?
He's round with like accents of points.
What's the spectrum though? Is it just round and pointy, or is it animals?
He's
Well,
like
on the scale
do-
of cat to dog.
I don't
where
want
is
to talk about it anymore.
He's more.
I
He's closer
feel
to
like
dog
being
than he is
sick.
pure cat.
Wow, this
So
card
he's-
sucks.
Is he
Genetically,
in the
though,
middle?
No, but the thing is, everyone's like,
But you
he's.
could still-
But even you, you're like, he's the least cat I've ever met.
is.
Yeah.
He's
Mitchell's
the
still
most
allergic to
dog
them.
cat I've ever
No, he
met.
is a cat. He's on the cat side. He's not a dog. He's like. He's closer to. He's
Yeah.
not full cat.
Yeah.
He's like the tiniest little bit away.
Sure.
Yeah.
The 4 is like a little bit away from it.
Yeah.
So you'd still get 3 points.
Yeah.
You just want to get another card.
This game is just everyone else is wrong and how mad about it are you?
On the cat dog. Oh, on the cat dog scale, where is Pony?
Oh.
No.
Closer to dog.
Dog, yeah, it's more
Closer to
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
We did it.
We found the common ground. We have introvert versus extrovert,
You gonna say Pony?
and I'm gonna say Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Oh.
You guys have all seen Bob's Burgers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I would agree with that.
She
Yeah.
puts herself out there.
Yeah.
I have
But-
I have no
She tries.
Pony in this race, so I'm
Not
happy
in the
with this.
middle. I like the answer. The only thing in my mind is like, should it go more, or is that fine? What would
I think it's fine.
he use for more?
I think this is Good.
I'm fine with this. Oh shit.
She loves to go to things. She's always with her peers, but she's like very insular as a person.
I guess.
We just didn't think about it as hard as
We just didn't. Yeah, we
James
agreed
did.
way too fast.
Yeah, we should have.
Didn't take input from
mean,
Paul.
Okay, hold on. I wanna revisit one of our stupid conversations that we were just having. So y'all said we agreed that horses are closer to dogs than cats.
Yeah.
That was the
Wasn't
high
it pony
five.
that we were
Yeah,
saying?
pony, not
Pony.
horse.
Yeah.
Big
Okay,
difference.
Genetically.
No, not genetically.
No, I'm asking a question, and the question is genetically.
Yeah.
So genetically, do you think a horse is closer to a cat or a dog? Horse or pony, because their genetics
That's
are going
not
to be the
the-
same.
oh.
Genetics are so weird. Like
Dogs have
bananas
hair,
and
cats
pigs
have
and
hair.
things.
Mammals,
Ponies have hair.
ungulates,
Dogs and cats.
but they don't. Also, they're lacking.
Cats have
Do dogs
eggs.
have shoulder blades?
Do dogs lay eggs?
Do
I know
dogs have
cats
shoulder
lay
blades?
eggs. Do ponies lay eggs?
Because horses have floating collarbones, and so do cats. So I want to say it's close to a cat.
Two AIs trying to communicate to each other. Just talking right
Nobody's
past each
talking
other.
English. Nobody's talking English.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I want to say cats genetically, based
Yeah,
on floating
I'll go cats.
I thought this
collarbones.
would be an easier thing to answer on the internet.
They
but I'm
say,
not
you're
struggling.
saying ponies are closer to cats?
I
No,
don't think anyone
ponies-
has, like, answered that.
Because I think they all lay eggs, so it's closer on that side.
Only golden eggs.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
feel good anymore.
I love
I
horses.
feel a bit nauseous. I feel sick. My tummy feels wavy.
You guys can't prove that horse don't lay egg.
Horse don't lay egg. Horse don't lay egg.
That's like what is it? Does the Pope shit in the woods? Does the horse lay an egg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a tree falls, do you hear it?
Does a horse lay an egg?
Who is it?
Me. This is a hard one.
Pony man.
I hate both my sides.
Why?
I fucking like.
You got this.
No.
Just don't even think about it.
How about
Okay.
do the other side then?
I'm looking at both sides.
Oh. All right. Well,
problem is,
you're
like-
past where I am.
Are you still looking it up, Paul?
Paul's just looking at pictures of himself.
I'm trying to figure out. Rude, but very possible. I'm trying to figure out where. Because horses are in the genus Equus, I think it was.
Yeah, that's
And then the
right.
family, which is above that, is equine, which is
Yeah.
like also very.
Which won't be a cat because they'll be feline.
Right. I'm trying to figure out where they converge.
Dogs are canines.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got boring hobby and interesting hobby. I'm gonna say
To who?
geocaching.
Oh,
think
you know
that's
that's real
really
interesting until you
interesting.
find the cache.
I've never done geocaching.
I like
I
to do
haven't
it for
either.
like,
Didn't Mike and Caitlin do it for a while?
yeah, but then people started like getting stabbed and people started leaving like IEDs as
Well,
the
that's
cache
interesting
and
to
shit.
me.
So,
What's an IED?
improvised explosive device.
A really big dick.
I don't think that's boring.
No, I think it's on the
So-
interesting side for
I think
sure.
it's on the, yeah, I think we're like
niche.
looking.
Anecdotally,
And, like,
from what
it's-
I'm hearing from James here, doesn't it seem like people just do it for a bit and then they get bored of it?
No. It's like actually a thing where people like go and like scale mountains and shove a container into a rock and like and it's
And I've seen things on the internet where it's like you like
Have to
find,
figure out a
you
puzzle.
open like a drain pipe thing or whatever, and there's like a little thing in there that has a magnet, and then you like take it on like an electrical box and you like drag something out that like lets you gives you a key that then lets you unlock the
like,
mailbox. next to
I'm
it.
bored.
I'm like, I want
like
to go
an
on my
alien
beep
set it up to
boops.
test human
It's like an
problem
outside
solving.
escape room sometimes,
Yeah.
which is cool.
So what's an example of something a really boring hobby?
Reading books.
Cat's Cradle.
Reading books.
Cat's Cradle's a good one.
Yeah.
Reading books.
Because
is-
we need a reference point. We can't
Reading
just
the
put it
Bible.
here.
Bible study.
And are we going by Justin's reference point? Because he may find geocaching. No. I
I think
take
we're
it
going
back.
from Justin's perspective of what
In
the
a- but
objective
in a-
truth is.
Yes. Okay, that's good. I like that.
Man, reading books is awesome.
Okay, I think reading books must be over here.
Man, I bought a collection of short stories, and like I just blind bought it, And it goes from like a nice short story to legitimately some of the worst writing I've ever read in my life.
Is it like all the same author?
No, it's a collection of authors. Yeah.
It'd be funny if just one banger. And
Yeah.
like my deadline is when?
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta get on a bunch
Honestly,
of short stories.
geocaching could just be there.
Yeah.
And I'm
Put it
so
on.
lost on this one.
Maybe it's no. I think objectively, like
Like, what's a boring hobby?
I mean, I personally wouldn't care to geocache.
Like knitting.
It's too much for me.
Yeah,
Knitting is not exciting.
Yeah.
It can be really enjoyable, but it's not exciting.
I like it. So knitting there. What's an interesting one?
Building Gundams.
Like extreme sports.
That's interesting.
Oh, actually, yeah. Now the geocaching makes sense being boring because sports are boring.
Board games.
No, interesting. Extreme sports are interesting even if you're not into sports.
Not really.
Okay, which is going to be more interesting? Julie telling you about what she's knitting right now, or me telling you about my first skydiving experience?
I think I'd rather hear. Oh, wait, your personal experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you're doing it, so I immediately went to like watching sports. So watching, that's where my mind went. I'd rather hear Julie tell me about knitting than watch an extreme sport. But it, yes, no, your point holds.
It's very kind. I feel like I would be boring.
Yeah, you'd
knitting
rather
I
Julie
really-
tell you
I-
about knitting than watch someone skydiving.
I
a
really
skydiving
hate
video.
sports.
I also don't like sports.
Are we happy with this?
I feel
What did you say?
I'm kind of just like I have
Geocaching.
no idea. I have
Whose
to-
Yeah.
whose clue is it?
I think because I haven't done it and
I think it should be
don't
more
care
interesting.
about it.
I think
Really?
okay.
It could be, I guess.
Okay, you meet somebody you've never talked to before, and they're like, oh, like what kind of stuff do you like to do or whatever, and they're like, oh, like I'm really into knitting. Oh, great. Or I'm really into geocaching. Oh, really? I've heard about that.
Yeah.
That's like the blah, 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 blah.
I think we're all in agreement on knitting, but I think you're leaving a big gap of like, what is all that stuff between knitting and
I think like anything tedious, monotonous, repetitive to get your end result, like quilting, cross stitch, all that stuff.
Basically fabric.
Yeah, lots of artistic stuff
Fabric.
that like
Sexist
everyone did in
man.
school and knows how
Yeah.
it works.
What's that scratch board? That's probably real boring.
Like that kind of stuff.
Okay, interesting hobby. Seance.
Yeah, witchcraft?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. Blood magic.
Should we be thinking about Justin's hobbies?
Board
Witchcraft.
game streaming.
So for
I think like this we're in the neighborhood.
I'm
I
fine
think.
with this if you guys are.
I don't know if it should be more.
I'm thinking like a millimeter, but that's okay. I'm cool.
Like
That
if you
sounds
want to
really
go,
cool.
I'm not saying
Like
we
that.
need to. I'm just telling you where I think.
yeah, but sometimes, well, for me, a visual aid helps.
Sure.
Does that look good to people? Or does
I just don't want people to think I'm going to be like, change it to
What
what
are
I
you
think or
thinking about
I'm
geocaching?
mad.
I'm so torn on this.
It's a
I
good
just don't-
clue.
I
in
think
so
it's
far that works.
interesting because I don't know much about it, so I kind of like where you guys are going with this. But at the same, I'm worried about this whole side of the spectrum and that I can't fill in that gap mentally.
Car tuning.
Justin's right. This card is really rough. I see.
But I'm fine
I see
with
his
this.
dilemma.
Um,
So we can reveal it on this.
Fucking
I would like to
coding.
leave this because now I'm more curious about
Coding
where
should be
it is.
absolutely right here. Are you
Coding?
kidding me?
Coding?
Yes.
bug fixing
I
someone
would say
else's
coding
code.
is more interesting.
trash.
I would rather learn and do coding than geocaching. But I think
What?
I just think geocaching I might get really bored fast.
Yeah, well,
And I would
it's-
really like to watch a movie or
All right.
like it really comes down to, do you enjoy like outdoors and like it's kind of hide and seek a little bit because it only gives you like an area.
But I guess
then I think where it is probably fine.
I think it's fine.
I think
Okay,
it'll be fine.
I think we should
Watch
go
it be
more.
all the way the fuck over here.
Yeah.
Me thinks it's the most boring.
Oh. The
Wow.
whole time we're just
We did
debating, we're
such
just
a
sitting
good
right on top of
job. We did such a good job.
Did you end up leaving it moved a little bit more, or did you move it
No, I
back?
moved it back a bit, the tiniest bit.
man, the tiniest.
I mean, I think
We get a 4?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So this one was hard for me because the
was a good
reality is
answer.
I think every hobby is interesting.
Yeah.
If someone loves doing it, it's
What
an
would
interesting
be
hobby.
what would be
That's
one
what
you
I
would
was
That's why
think
I was-
on
yeah,
that?
that's-
a lack
the
of
low
bad
end.
ones. Yeah.
That's why I
That's
was
the
like,
thing, like-
I kept thinking I was
Bad,
like,
just uninteresting.
what would What would Justin think?
But the thing
What
is,
would
I think they're
What would
all
I think?
interesting. Like, I'd have to be hard. If I had to choose one, it would probably just be like.
It's not a hobby.
It can be.
it
Some.
is.
So if I like, if
cannot
someone was like, "Here's my hobby," I'd be like, "They're gonna be like,
hobby
I
police
collect." Oh, you like collecting stamps? I'd be like, "That one's
Yeah.
not exciting."
Yeah.
Like, that's like probably the one that, but I'm like, it's still your
You're like,
hobby.
hey, I know all about what that is.
Yeah.
Just
And
from
yet,
you
if I
telling me
go to
that.
someone's house and they have like a
Yeah, I agree. And like that's the thing where
I'd
like,
be like,
really
that's fucking
but
interesting.
I think like that's why I said I think like every hobby is interesting.
yeah.
But like if I had to point
if
to
you
one,
had, if
I'd be
you
like-
had said,
So like if this happened, it's
a really, really tough one.
on both sides.
and the
you
other
would-
side was ethical and unethical.
Ooh.
But I was like,
Collecting stamps.
we have James here, so
What are you saying about my ethics?
Your ethics isn't a spectrum.
if
It's
you
just
had
like a
said
circle
watching
of.
paint
knows?
dry,
but that's not a hobby.
Sorry, did you say it's a spectrum of funerals?
but if the
No,
numbers
just
were all the way
it's
to the
a
other
it's
side,
a circle. Your
Circle.
spectrum.
I gave that
So there's
just so
no
you could
like
have another round.
start or end on your ethical spectrum.
Ethics.
What do you mean?
we got an
Everything is
No, I
permissible.
was hoping
with
I could
the
offer you.
proper
I
argument.
dedicated that.
is this the last card?
Yeah, mine was actually the last card, but we got an extra one. It's very subjective. It's not something that can be backed up with facts, unlike how round a pony is. All right, we got underrated actor and overrated actor. I always love these ones.
Will Ferrell.
Oh,
Overrated.
Okay, I know. I'm gonna be real.
Wait.
I think he was overrated. I think he's less overrated now.
interesting.
I think he is perfectly rated.
I think
Down the barrel rated.
not really a helpful statement, but I've chosen to say it. But I think if the clue is John C.
How unusual
Reilly,
for you.
we would leave it where it is.
Just
I know, I'm so sorry, but you just
I
way you said
yeah,
that
I think
made
he is
my
actually
body
also
fluids
just
come out.
rated as well.
Who did you say?
John C. Reilly.
I think he's supremely underrated.
He's the one that was in the movie
Brothers.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like him in. Will
I'm gonna
Ferrell
go with
stuff,
Justin, but
I agree 100% with what you said.
yeah,
Just
that
right
it
here?
was overrated. Now it's
does
back.
Paul is he going with like the overrated thing, which I think would be like the typical
Do you like Elf?
opinion of it.
I think we could bring it into a bit
Good.
more. I
My
think in-
instant
into bringing
my
the
instant
overrated is good.
reaction was overrated until
Yeah.
I was reminded of his
Same.
comeback.
Yes.
Then I was like,
No, not so much comeback. More
No,
the fact
but-
that like he
come down.
doesn't make movies as much anymore, right? Because he's not.
for
the
example,
hotness.
Adam Sandler. I think he's now underrated.
I think once again he's perfectly rated.
Adam Sandler.
I think he's a little overrated.
What are you talking about? Have
I
you
think he's
seen
back on
fucking
the-
Uncut Gems? That movie is phenomenal.
No, it is on my
Jazz.
list though.
Yeah,
And
that movie is. Have you seen Uncut Gems?
I have. It's really
It's
good.
so fucking
I
good,
like it.
that's why.
and it's really like on the back
Is
of
Rob
Adam
Schneider in it?
Sandler. No,
Anything Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider
No,
touches?
Adam
It's not
Sa-
an Adam Sandler movie.
Adam
is it?
Sandler. No, Adam Sandler producer is bad. Adam Sandler actor, I think, is really
okay,
good.
okay.
Yeah, Punch Drunk Love.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's a really
Anyways, I
overrated
said Will
actor?
Ferrell.
So yeah, I'm saying, I'm actually
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, she's
Who's
good.
more overrated than Will Ferrell?
Like,
She's
Scarlett
overrated as a
Johansson, honestly.
celebrity.
I don't think you should participate.
Yeah, you know what? If I had to put, I mean, I think Scarlett Johansson is good.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, she's also like no, I don't. I think she's also just perfectly rated. I'm honestly the worst person to talk to this because I'll just be like, oh no, they're good, they're good. So my thought is that I think that Will Ferrell is a great answer for I think kind of like in this area. That's my thought.
I agree with you. I think Paul would put it up here.
I think
is
that's
my
fair as
feeling.
well.
I'm inclined to follow that train of thought just because my initial reaction
Was
was
overrated. That's
and
fair.
I feel like maybe our initial reactions would have been the same.
And as Paul said in a previous round, just go with your initial reaction, and I think that's fair. We could like put it up to like there.
I'm happy with that.
James, yeah, okay.
What if he loves Will Ferrell?
Oh no! We dodged the points. We had them, and then we fucking dodged them.
That was a perfect clue
We
for
were
that.
right on
We
that.
should have just gone with the original. Whatever. It's fine. It's a game. It's a game.
No,
If
that
it's
was-
any consolation, I put him like here.
Yeah.
Oh, and then but then
See,
you
that's what
rationalized
started
back
out-
that
yeah,
No,
we
that was
we-
great.
And we were like, Paul would put him here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I was like, Will Ferrell was really good in
Not bad, not great, but not bad.
like I love Elf.
Yeah, he was honestly the best actor.
I
in the
hate
world.
pretty much any like Will Ferrell movie. Is
Except
he in the
Talladega
Secret Life of
Nights.
Walter? No, what's the
That's Ben Stiller. Oh no,
What's
the
the one
Stranger Than
that's like?
Fiction.
Yes.
Yeah. Which
Stranger
one?
Than Fiction was really good.
That is good.
He was really good in that, and he has had roles that are not his typical. When he's not his typical self, I think he's good. But the rest of it, I think. I remember I went to a party once with Christina. We watched fucking Old School, and I was like, "This is the worst fucking
I
party."
love
Is
that movie, but I haven't seen it. in a
Old
long
school homophobic?
Oh, probably.
Oh,
I don't
that
remember.
movie is probably incredibly problematic when you watch it.
Yeah. It's just so
I mean,
the opposite kind of my humor, and I was like, I hate this. Is so stupid.
Never seen it.
I also have never seen it.
I don't remember it.
time. I
so-
loved it when I
but
saw it, but that was ages ago.
Yeah. I imagine I also probably would have loved it when I saw it ages ago. What's one of those movies that came from that time when shit was, offensive as all hell that you think actually didn't age poorly?
Pineapple Express. I haven't seen
It's
it.
newer to me, isn't it?
I'd have to
Newer?
rewatch
It's
and
2007.
double check because I'd probably be remembering wrong.
Hot Rod would be the other one I think was pretty good.
I love
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think that falls into the same kind of like raunchy boys club horror
I'm
movies
just
that those
thinking
other
of all
ones
the-
do.
I think
Superbad?
Pineapple Express is
Possibly
a good
super bad.
Possibly
Yeah,
super bad.
Superbad, I
Superbad
think,
is
held
like
up.
a huge cult classic.
Yeah.
I would say this is the end, but I don't think it's old enough.
Because I also because I remember recently rewatching The Hangover, and it wasn't that bad. There was some stuff where I was like, oh, this is kind of, but it's also like not like old school. I hear is aged awfully, or like Waiting, that one movie where they all work at the restaurant.
I
Apparently, was
love that movie though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds trying to like counting down the days till the hostess is 18. Like that's yuck.
yeah.
But oh my god, the one server who's like, she does such a good job of being like batshit fucking like off her rocker, like so angry, and then like turns the corner and is like, "Hi, how are we doing tonight?" Like she was so funny.
Thanks for watching YouTube. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed this exciting game of Wavelength. We know you love it. If you like this video, make sure to like it and maybe leave a comment saying, what do you think? Is a cube rounder than a square? That's the new talking point that we have today.
Cube is rounder than a square.
Bye, YouTube.